What? Welcome back to the Swimpros News. What's up?
The free, the freaking intro gets me every time, dude.
Well, dude, in the future we're gonna need a different kind of more like kind of upbeat music, but that's for the
Probably.
future.
This is funny though. I like it.
Also, we need T-shirts that have the logo a little higher up because
Like
I
higher, yeah, yeah.
can't see it. Anyway, all right. What do you
Doesn't
got
matter.
for this week?
Um, yeah. So a couple of things, new trainings that I've been looking up. So I I did a deep dive into Virginia mid distance and sprint. So obviously two different groups, but this guy Todd, their coach, right, the coach of Gretchen Walsh. Oh, these guys, man, this dude is genius. I mean, I just look at his sets and I'm like, yeah, this makes sense, you know. And the other guys that I looked at, Tennessee and Texas Sprint Group. So obviously, you know, Bob Bowman's team, yes, they do have a sprint group, and
Wait,
what
are
they
they
are
training? Is Bowman training the sprint group or is no?
no,
Ah, okay.
no.
I didn't know. Okay.
I mean, the sets come from Bowman.
Yep.
It's just it's his long-time assistant as this is how I understood it, right? Because the assistant coach or the guy who did the training for the sprinters, um, he the way he explained it is like, yeah, you know, Bob likes me to do this and this with his swimmers, right? So I'm guessing a lot of the sets still come from Bob Bowman, but obviously, you know, Bowman is gonna be he's gonna be in charge of the other group, or it could have just been that so this was NCAA, right? And I'm not sure how much Bob Bowman does with NC. Well, obviously he does the entire program. So, but yeah, so this was NCAA Texas Longhorns sprint group, and distance wise, there's no distance there, dude. I mean, they do warm up, anyways. But what everybody does the same, and this is something that I've noticed that is similar to what we do, is like the first hour is basically just technique.
Just feel good, yeah.
Feel good in the water, technique. And it doesn't matter whether it was the sprint group or the mid distance group, that's what they do. First hour is just technical. And so these are the I looked at four universities right now. So Virginia, their
Virginia,
program.
my,
There you go.
that's my university, man.
There you go. So Virginia, Tennessee, Texas Longhorns, and ASU,
That's
Arizona
Arizona
State.
State. Yep, yep, yep.
Yep. So all of them good programs. All of them have great swimmers. And all four, what do they have? What do they do the same? First hour is technical,
Yep. And that's what we say,
almost
right?
in every session. They
Yep.
said there are some sessions where they don't do that. It's kind of when they're going into their volume sets and stuff. Then no, because they obviously need more time to actually get the volume up, right? But other than that, yeah. So super interesting. More of it to come.
Yeah, dude,
Um,
you're devouring that kind of stuff, which is awesome. And like for everybody who's listening, right, the way we do it, well, I think the summer camp, the second one might be a bit little, maybe different, right? We'll see. But it's like you writes the workouts. So like I coach middle distance in the morning, so we split it, sprint and middle distance. We got some special plans for the camp with Chavic and Monkoch because we got so many like high level coaches,
yeah.
swim coaches there, swim like specifically for swimming, right? With so much experience, but like Yule writes the middle distance workouts too. So sprint, middle distance, and then I like chip in and stuff. But he's like the brain kind of right mastermind behind
Well,
like the
let's
structure.
just say I put in a lot of research into that.
Yeah,
You put in more research into how we're doing
yeah.
all our online stuff. So
And then,
I
dude,
think
we're like in the room. We're like in the room, right? You and I, we're in the same room. We're like in the room. And he's like, okay, so we're going to do 3 rounds of that. What do you think? And I'm like, oh, we're going to go 4, or we're going to go 2. Or I give him an option, right? So that's, yeah.
that's funny. It's about how it goes. But yeah, it's obviously going to be interesting when Chowich and Mankoch are there. it's gonna be a different dynamic, I guess. But we'll see
Yeah.
how we want to do it. Maybe we'll even split into two sprint groups and two mid-distance groups.
Breaststroke. That's on our mind too. To
Yeah,
just
yeah.
have like a breaststroke because we had that at
Either
the
we go by
University of Virginia.
stroke or
Yeah.
by speed, right?
Yep. Yep. That's right.
It's going to be interesting, but we'll obviously have time to brainstorm, even with Mankoc and Čavić, right? So it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. I'm super excited for it.
Same.
Uh,
The other thing, right? That I think it's time to kind of can we announce that we're gonna do the mobility stuff, right? Because that's like set in stone. So we're gonna have in the Swimpros Performance Academy, which is on school, and if you're not on school yet, so check this out. What I figured out, my tech brain. Ta-da! Join the Swimpros community on school. Yeah, it is pretty epic. If you're not there, so now you can just freaking scan a code.
does it work?
Yeah, dude, try it. I actually, you get like a notification when somebody scans it. That I get a notification and it pop. Yeah, someone scanned the code. Yeah, see. Okay, so that was you. Hopefully,
Perfect.
some others. If you're not on school, like check it out. It's pretty crazy. And so, what we're gonna do inside of the academy, which is, if you don't know what it is, it's like our paid membership. It's not like awfully expensive. So most people, if you buy tech suits for race suits for your kids, you can definitely afford it, and it will have a much bigger effect on your kids swimming. I can guarantee you that. And then but the community is free, right? So you can just come in and like have a look and hang out and get to know everyone first. And where was I going to go with this? Okay, in the academy, we're now going to have a module that Coach Rebecca runs. For those of you who don't know, Coach Rebecca, she is an expert in neuroathletics. She used to do yoga, obviously still practices it and sometimes teaches it, but like her thing is neuroathletics, which is a new science coming from America. And Tom Brady, the GOAT, and would you say still is he the GOAT still? Right?
I would say so. I mean, in American football, when it comes to quarterbacks, unmatched.
Dude, the amount of anyway. So, and by the way, just throwing this out there, you saw The Last Dance
Michael
with
Jordan?
Michael? Yeah, do you see that
No.
one? Oh man, dude. So like that's a good one to watch, especially
Yeah.
with the and then I think there's an even better one, which is with Tom Brady, and it's called Man in the Arena. Not a lot. It wasn't as popular as The Last Dance, but I think it was the same guys and girls that produced the Last Dance with Jordan. They did the Man in the Arena, and it's a similar style, and there is so much to learn, right? So that,
Did you see the one on the Redeem team
yes, I saw that one.
with Kobe and stuff? I mean,
Yeah.
Kobe. Obviously, we love Kobe, but yeah,
Yeah.
I like that one a lot. But yeah, I'll watch them. I
It's
think I'll
like,
have some time this weekend to look into them.
yeah. Don't watch all in one weekend because you're gonna have like rectangle eyes. It's like it's 12 or 15, 10 episodes.
shit. Oh.
It's a while, right?
Okay,
Similar.
okay, gotcha.
But it's like super worth it. But anyway, so Tom Brady, back in the day already, he was using neuroathletics, and he's saying, right, in lots of videos and interviews, you hear him say how he said that he could go for so long in a really hard sport
Yeah.
at that level because of neuroathletics. And people were looking at him strange, and it was like, oh, he's working with some guru doing like weird stuff that people haven't seen. But he was doing it anyway, and now it's like it's becoming more and more popular. So that's Rebecca, right? And she's one in Switzerland. I think there's only two neuroathletic experts, and then she's one of them, and she's my sister and our Swimpros coach. And every time we do mobility, how do the kids like it?
I love it.
Right?
I mean, I'm a huge fan of mobility anyways. I mean, I can't stress it enough. Even this camp, right? We saw like first couple of days these guys coming in and fast guys, right? Like Nathaniel, fast dude, 2750 breaststroke.
Big dude
I mean,
too. Freaking gorilla.
yeah, literally gorilla, white gorilla.
Yeah, right.
But he comes in and he just definitely needs mobility and like a lot of it, right? So yeah, great that we can kind of finally push that and. So
Yep.
bringing it to our site is what you wanted to say, right?
Yeah. So we're gonna bring that. We're gonna have that as because like we always teach the ladder to success, which is you can work with your body, you can work with your technique, and then you can work with your mind, right? So we got the mind covered. We got the best program in the world for swimmers, for competitive swimmers, that's for sure. And then now we're at the camp where we can cover everything, including technique, and we can always watch them. And now, because we see this guy Tyson swim strength or whatever, right? And he's got like mobility strength stuff, but like there's no reason why we cannot do that in-house, because we do have the knowledge. You and I don't have it, but Rebecca has it.
Rebecca has it.
Yeah.
We have it when it comes to strength. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, you're reading into that now, right? That's the next thing. But the mobility, we can announce for sure that pillar. And I saw Dressel, like, I wish I could just like share it here, but I don't have it open. But Dressel was saying how every week he's starting his week on Monday morning with an hour of mobility, and then he does more throughout the week.
Yeah. And Dressel is, I think that's why, obviously Dressel a big influence on how we coach, right? I mean, I'm a huge Dressel fan. There was a stint in my life where I didn't watch anything of swimming, and Dressel kind of got me back interested into swimming. I would say, like early 2020s or something like that. When he started, I think it was Budapest World Championships where he just won like 6 gold or something.
He did the Gretchen Walsh, right? But for the guys.
Yeah. Pretty much. And and so I started watching it. This is before Swimpros, and he would talk so much about how important mobility is, and everything I saw of what he did when it came to mobility, I was like, damn, he's right. This is stuff that we had to work on hard in order to be like good at underwaters and stuff, versus if you would actually do that on dry land, and then first of all it gives you time, so you have to do you can spend less time on doing fish drill in the water, right, where that actually opens up your body, your spine, whatever, and work harder in the water because you're doing all of the mobility stuff outside of the water that you didn't need for your underwaters. And the biggest part is injury prevention.
Yeah.
Huge.
Because it sucks if you it just throws you back in everything. Yeah, dude, you're right. And that's what the data shows too. Like, I don't know the data for swimmers, but I would just imagine it would be the same. Like, because you know how we talked about the American sports statistics, right? They have a statistic for everything. It's like for everything. When you watch American TV, like, he just broke that record. And it's like, okay, all right, anyway.
And if he does this 2 more times, like two more games, he's going to be that GOAT and whatever. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, maybe it's because they're so into like fantasy sports league. I don't know, but like the point is that when they measure that stuff, and we just absolutely know that whether it's soccer, football, like American football, baseball, basketball, where it's tracked, the guys or the girls that like succeed at the highest levels, they also have not a lot of injuries.
Yep.
Right.
That's true. That's what broke Kobe.
Yep.
Kobe was great until his first like big injury, his ankle. Well,
he was still good though.
Yeah, he was still good.
Yeah. But that's it's so like the mobility. It has, and we could have Rebecca on this too, because we can do like a three where you kind of split on this. But it will help with just being faster, right, in the water. You learn faster as well, not just the speed, but you're developing faster with like these technique, and then you're more consistent because you have less injuries and stuff. So it's just like a change to being, as you said, like fish drill, instead of spending 2 hours and then another half hour trying to work the fish drill. You can just do something that's not in the water that'll get you better results, and you have like a change in training, which keeps it kind of interesting and fun.
Yeah, I mean, best thing we could have implemented ever.
Yeah.
Absolute game changer. And I still think that has. So obviously, last week we talked about kind of the results from Tenerife, right? That how much faster we got in the 25 underwater and the 15 and stuff. I I would argue that a big part of that comes from mobility as well. Like obviously our sets are genius. The
Drag
drag
socks are
socks,
genius too. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? But still, big part, and we just cannot say that that doesn't play its part is the mobility because, and we see it, right? One of the important things about underwater, uh, the underwaters is that you don't want to be leaning forward, right? Except if it's backstroke, obviously, but
Yeah.
you definitely need that going back motion. That's why we do fish drill, but and that it changed it changed a big a big it changed a lot during the camp, and I would say a lot of that comes from mobility as well, right?
Yeah, dude.
Like Nathaniel, good example. In the beginning, he was like a croissant, right? End of the camp,
Like, yeah, like I think I called it banana last time. Yeah, that's right. Like a croissant. That's good.
end of the camp, he was fairly flat.
Yeah. Right. And dude, what one takeaway that I have from camp, from this camp also, without any judgment and stuff, right? But I used to think it's just the flexibility in the shoulder. So like, because dude, we haven't really like used the streamline position, and we can still kind of, you have a bit of shoulder problems and stuff. I don't, but it's not as good as it used to be. Obviously also I put on more like muscle. I haven't stretched it and stuff.
Still
Yeah,
okay.
still okay. Yeah. But like some people, right, as Rebecca was explaining, it's actually not even in the shoulders. It is like from the spine that they're like, hunched
Yep.
over a little bit.
Yep.
And dude, that, or like back pain with like 14, 13, 14, like that
That's
shouldn't,
insane.
dude, that's like, and like walking around like this, that's not good, man.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah. Actually,
in
it's
a way,
scary. It's almost like
it,
scary.
it's almost, and it's like, in a way, like, dangerous. And I don't know where that like is that like from looking down on the phone all the time, is it because they grew too fast, is it because I don't know, maybe they work, I don't know, they shouldn't be working with like screens, but like for us, if we were working with screens a lot and then we're like always looking down, sitting like a croissant, I don't know.
Is it that?
I,
Maybe, I don't know.
I also don't know.
I mean, when I was living in LA, there was this. I went to this chiropractor, right? This guy, Japanese dude, super cool, and one of the most interesting things he told me was, "Yul, do you know why elder people can't really walk straight?" It's like, I mean, they're old. Obviously, they're weak. He's like, yeah, it's not because they're weak. It's because the muscles that they need to walk straight have not been trained in or activated in a very long time. So that and this guy was an elderly dude, right? So Japanese, obviously, they don't look old, but this
Yeah.
dude was like 70,
Yeah.
and he told me, he's like, so every day I do at least 500 meters walking backwards. He said half a mile, so like 750, probably something like that. But half a mile walking backwards, half a
Wow.
mile walking on the side,
Yeah.
right?
So
So
like shuffling, like kind of like that.
shuffling, yeah.
uh,
And he's like, so what that does is it activates, all the other muscles that my body needs in order to actually being able to walk
right.
straight normal. And I was like, dude, kind of makes sense. And why I'm getting to this is because one difference between our generation growing up and this generation growing up, um, we went out and had fun with our friends after school, maybe before training sometimes, maybe after training sometimes. But a lot of our activities were outdoors. If you think about it, like our parents would tell us, whatever, yeah, go out, go play soccer, whatever we did, right? Which I hate soccer, but there you go.
I like Ronaldo.
Yeah, okay, mindset, right?
Yeah, mindset. Yeah, exactly.
So, but still, how often have you ever heard of any of our swimmers that after school or anything they go out and
Man.
play outside?
Yeah, it's a good question, dude.
I haven't. Like,
I don't think I have.
I don't have to name names; they know who they are. The the break, the morning break, the big one that is like 30 minutes or whatever, 25. What did you do then in school?
Like go and I got an apple, and then we went to play soccer, or sometimes there was fights and like I don't know, chasing
Right,
girls and stuff, depending on age. Yeah,
right. But you're outside, right? Or even
yeah,
if it's too cold outside, you're doing it inside, right? You're chasing each other
yeah,
inside. You're
yeah.
playing around. Um, have you seen lately what happens during these breaks? I have.
Let me take a big old guess. I mean,
It's phone
yeah,
or they're on
shit.
their laptop because they have a laptop in school already. We're talking about 14-year-olds, right? Not university level. They have a laptop in school, which I think is great for school. But dude, let that shit go in your break, right? Like do
Yeah,
something else that I mean, and so again, I'm not gonna name any names, but what they're doing is they're playing like video games in their break. Like what?
yeah, dude. That shit's highly. It's. I mean, dude, it is very addictive, and I'm just being honest, right, with you. I have that too. When I'm with my daughter, I have to kind of force myself. I have this thing, um, things that I came up with exactly on what I'm gonna do when I have time with my daughter, which is a
Yeah.
lot. Like to not look at my phone. I came up with this with my coach together, right? And that, dude, it brings me to the thing. Like that joke that I was telling. I mean, like I don't think people really got it because it was out of context and all that. But like the joke is this. So like, how many psychologists does it take to change a light bulb, right? And the answer is one, if the light bulb works. And but in context, what that means is it's really, we're talking a lot about changing beliefs because like look, we especially like the adults, right, and the parents, we tend to think like, oh, I'm a truth seeker, but it's actually absolutely wrong. Our brains are not truth seekers at all. Okay, they are. What the brain is designed to do is keep you safe. And the other thing is, when you believe something, that other job that the brain has is to find confirmation that you're right. It's not
Yep.
to find the truth, it's to make you right. Now, when we have beliefs, what's a belief that you have? I could tell you, but you tell me a belief that you have that you think serves you well in your life. Like something that you believe that serves you well.
Are you asking me?
Yeah, like just yeah, like one. It doesn't have to be like a super deep one. Just like one. Like I could tell you many about you that I think that you believe in and that serve you well. But like, give me one.
Science is right.
Okay. All right. Right. So okay. All right. So if that's a good belief for you and it works for you and it gets you the results that you want, then keep it.
Yeah.
Right, because then if you're moving in the right direction where you're going to go, and that is a belief that you have, keep it. But then at the same time, we have beliefs that do not serve us well, and we get emotional reactions where we're like, that keeps coming back and I don't like it. And so whether it's a good belief or a bad belief, it doesn't matter. The brain will make you right. So the ones that serve you, keep them because that's working for you. But then we have beliefs that do not serve us, like me getting stressed out when I have like 100 messages on here and it keeps coming back, right? So I gotta like change something because otherwise I'm just gonna keep having the same thing.
Yeah.
And so we need to like learn to change these beliefs, and that's really this season 2026 in the Performance Academy. That is how we're going to create long lasting sustainable change in the kids. Like I know it. I haven't really done it in that capacity that we're going to do it together like this year, but I know this is the right way to change
Yep.
from the inside out, and that's where the joke comes in. It's like, if you have somebody and that person doesn't want to change, even if you have 100 psychologists, nothing is going to happen.
Yep.
But if you want to change, if the swimmer has the desire to change, then all it takes is one person, to help them. They're still going to create the change, but we can help them, giving them tools and stuff to facilitate the change. So
Yep.
that's right. That's where that joke came from.
I mean, it's good.
Childish
It
joke,
makes
yeah.
sense. It's good
Right.
context.
Yeah. Javich texted me. He saw the video. I posted it on WhatsApp because I was in the car like recording it, and he's like, "You're like mad, bro, ha ha ha." And then I was like, "Well, what's the answer?" Because I asked for like everybody to give me the answer, and he hasn't texted me back yet.
That's funny. um, yeah, challenge.
That's gonna be great, camp.
I got our Air Force Ones.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're being printed, so
Yeah.
I mean stitched, right? Stitch it.
Amazing. Do you have like? Can you share the design that you got? Can you like?
I don't wanna.
Okay.
No, we'll show them. We'll show them when
show
we
'em.
have. That
Yeah.
looks better. This design doesn't
what-
really look that good on.
Okay. Do you have my shoe size? What did you get?
Yeah, I got you a 45.
Oh, it's too small, dude.
What do you need?
Get a 46.
46.
Can you like change it?
Yeah, I can change it.
Yeah,
They
let me-
have-
I'll go check is it like European size or you need American size?
Didn't you use like mine once? My Air Force Ones? Okay. But obviously, yeah, your fit
Dude.
should be a bit like I have 44 and a half.
So how much do they cost? Because like that would be a gift, dude. It's like a special gift for someone. How much do they cost?
Around 250.
$250 Swiss francs.
Wow.
So like 260 euros, and that would be like a crazy gift. I wonder if they would prefer that or a race suit.
Probably still go for the race suit.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But it would be like a special gift, like a Swimpros, Nike. That'd be like so sweet. Cool.
For whoever makes it to Junior Europeans, they get a pair.
Yeah, that would be like really sick. I wanna show you something that somebody shared with me, and you might have like seen it maybe. Let me just see how that comes across. Yeah, that's pretty readable, right?
Is it?
No,
Let me
let me
go
make it bigger. It's just
No, it is.
this is
yeah,
better.
no, it's-
So like, I mean, man, also like the school group, right? It's pretty nuts. At the beginning of the week, or like just a couple, not many days ago, we were at 500. Now it's 590.
Yeah.
This baby is growing, and then like, look, if you're a parent and you just kind of want to, we did that workshop, the performance multiplier challenge is how to best support your kids without adding pressure. You can get that for $1, right? Once you're inside, it will just say $1 here, symbolic dollar, and there's like a full.
Add the QR code again.
Yeah.
On the
Let me see. I can do that here. Yep,
Yeah,
there you go. So it's just $1. And we did that on camp, and there's a kickoff call, and there's 5 sessions and a bonus session with race day prep, and it's like, the minutes are 30 to 45 minutes long, packed with value and stuff. So you can get a good kind of kickstart at what we're doing inside of the academy. But then the thing I wanted to show you is actually, well, this is also pretty cool. The map. Dude, we are freaking worldwide now. We got people in Australia. I had no clue. We have people in Australia. I had no idea.
We have people everywhere.
So I guess we're like, okay, so Africa, that makes sense because there's not really like a lot of swimming like typically going on here. And then South America, yeah, I guess not. But then we are like, and then you can zoom in and actually like connect with members and stuff. So Prashal is trying to move he's training in Thailand right now. And he's looking to come to Germany or something.
Did you freeze or did I freeze?
Oh, my bad. Am I back?
You're back.
I wanted to show this. There's a post that I thought it was just so beautiful, and this is what happens to a lot of people. I had it open. Mindset. Damn. Sorry. I had it open. Maybe it's this one. Can you see that?
Which one do you mean?
It's the wrong tab. Wait. Sorry, guys. We're still like learning to kind of use that stuff. Here. Can you see it now? benefits of mindset coaching.
Yup.
Okay, so hey, all this is just irrelevant to swimmers as parents. I went to my daughter's parents' evening this week. Parents' evening, okay. And 3 of her teachers made very similar comments. They said that she was more willing to try something that she didn't know how to do. Courage, right? One of the pillars. She had stopped apologizing when she asked a question or didn't know the answer. And she wasn't phased when she got something wrong anymore. She just gave it another go. Like, tell me if you have a kid and you don't want your kid to actually do that, right? You'd be mad. So what has changed? Well, she has been working with David and you on the Swimpros on resilience, growth mindset, and self-belief to help with the performance blockers and anxiety. Maybe it's just me that hadn't realized how this would spill over into everything she does, but that's huge. Thank you, Swimpros, and has gone beyond PBs and race day performance for us, and we're super grateful. Yeah? And when I say
Great stuff.
Believe us, people don't, but they have to. It's great when you guys have these experiences, right? So take it from another mom, don't take it from us.
Yeah, and stories like those, we have many.
Dude. The Google reviews. Go just Google Swimpros and then read the reviews. If you have like any doubt that this is the real deal, just Google Swimpros. Check out the reviews. They're damn epic.
Yeah, read it on school is better.
Yeah, I mean, I would absolutely recommend school. Here's the link also if you don't want to do the QR.
Nah, I got it.
School.com/mindgympro. Cool. You got anything else you wanted to discuss today or announce?
I think for today, pretty much done. Yeah.
Look.
I think we'll keep something open for next week. Yeah.
Yep. Do you like my captions? To learn to operate here with the mouse and the keyboard. You got like a new light. I can order it back, dude. You'll see when you're at my house. You got to see. I ordered like some. It's cheap, but like beginner stuff. But
I'll come through next week for sure.
Yeah. All right, man. Then I'll see you later. All right.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you next week.